I have Elsabe with me. Hello, Elsabe.
Hello.
Elsabe is my children's music teacher, and Elsabe blessed us with her presence about
8
8 years
years.
ago when my middle child Amelia went to primary school where she gave music lessons, early music lessons for little kids. And that's how we got to know Elsabe. And needless to say, Amelia is playing piano and guitar, still getting lessons from this one. Um, so I asked her to have an interview with her about music, and she's very nervous, so but she's very good. Anyway, so the few questions that I have for you is about how many years experience do you have as a music teacher?
Okay, I started my career as a primary teacher, and I was in school. I gave. um, I was a teacher for 7 years, and then I started my music business, and I have 20 years experience now in the music business.
That's a lot.
Yes, but that's my passion, so I
And
enjoy it very much.
yeah, well, I mean, they say if you do something or your job is something you like or love, then you don't work a day in your life. Anyway, what qualifications do you have in music related?
I studied music at the University of Potchefstroom.
Okay, so you've got a degree in music.
Yes, I do.
Very smart. What instruments do you play?
My two main instruments are church organ and piano. But I also play and teach glockenspiel for the kids and recorder, guitar and keyboard.
Okay, so glockenspiel is like a very fancy xylophone.
Yeah, it's like a metal xylophone.
Okay, and the organ? What other one?
Church organ,
No, the other one?
recorder.
Yeah, what's that?
Recorder is a type of flute that children learn to play. And you can play.
Oh, like the blockflöte
Yes,
thing.
the blockflöte in Afrikaans. So they can play any tune that they play on the piano, they can play on the recorder as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that Amelia did uh, the lessons at school, and then she went to the recorder blockflöte thingy, and then she went to glockenspiel, and then she started with piano and guitar and so on.
Yes, all that instruments is stepping stones to the piano. I use the glockenspiel and recorder as starter instruments to go to the piano later on, and the keyboard.
Yeah, see. Step. Okay, so tell me a bit about your business, because you've got this music business. It's not
Yes, it's a full-time business. I started as a kinder music teacher 20 years ago, but then unfortunately kinder music head office closed in South Africa. So about 2 years ago, I named my business Musiek Makiti, and I'm still doing the same principles as in kinder music.
oh, okay. Um, how old are your youngest students?
You can start from birth with a little baby in the music and movement program, but I prefer about 3 months of age. Then the child is more awake and in routine, so that's a very good time for mommy and baby to start.
Okay, and when is the best time to start piano lessons?
I would say about 7 years of age. Then the child is ready for that responsibility to actually practice, because you can't um, grow in your music if you don't practice. And then also the hand and eye coordination is developed so that they can learn it easier.
Oh, okay. What benefits does music and the learning of it have on child development?
I would say it prepares a child for going to school. It's all the activities that we do focus on school readiness. So a child develop emotionally in class as well as cognitive. All the different themes that we do, they learn actually things from life. So they are always one step ahead from other children that doesn't attend classes. I also focus a very lot on the senses. So we use all the senses in class to make sure that the whole child develops in class. Then we also do fine motor activities for the fingers to prepare it for playing piano later on. And also, when a child goes to school, the hand must be ready to take the pencil or the pen and to learn writing. So fine motor
Motor skill.
activities is very important. And then we also focus on the gross motor movements and stability of the body, and as well as balance, because it's very important for a child to be balanced. Otherwise, they can't do sport properly. If a child doesn't have rhythm and balance, then they struggle with sport activities.
Really?
Yes, that's very important.
So, what you're telling me now is that if you need to get your child into music very early, because not only does it help with school and posture and body physical readiness for school, mental health or readiness for school, it only also helps with sport.
Yes, for sure. And that's why it's so important for boys to also join in the music class. If you want to have a superstar rugby player or athlete, then it all starts actually in the music class. Because if you want to run, you have
to have coordination
and rhythm.
And rhythm, and you
Yes.
learn this in music class.
Yes.
Oh my word.
And then also we learn children on a playful manner to concentrate, to learn to give their attention on a longer time. So when they come in school, they don't struggle with giving attention in class.
Okay. Okay. Do you think music lessons from a young age is emotionally beneficial to children?
Yes, for sure. Babies can start from, as I said, about 3 months of age. Until 3 years of age, they do the classes together with their mommy. So when a child feels secure and safe in a musical environment where mommy is doing all the activities with them, they are eager to learn. They feel safe to learn. Learning can only take place when a child feels safe.
Yeah.
So that's the perfect environment to do so. And then from 3 years of age, the children play with the other children without mummies. So they learn to interact. They learn social skills. We do a lot of circle dances and games that they have to play with a partner. So they learn to have interaction with children of their own age, because we are making them ready for at school. They also have to have interaction with the other children on the playground, on the sport field, in the class. So they definitely learn social skills, and they learn to build their self-esteem and make them emotionally ready for the world,
For life.
for the outside world. Yeah.
This is amazing. I actually never realized how beneficial music classes are. I mean, I just sent my Amelia to school. No, she's taking music classes, and because I like music and my family is kind of musical, and I'm like, okay, this is just develop the talent or whatnot.
Oh.
And all this time, that's maybe why she's, well, one of the reasons she does so well at school.
Yes, for sure. And now that you mentioned talent, by the way, all babies are born with music talent. And if you don't develop it fades away. So it's in the hands of the mummy to make that choice to develop the musicality that they are born with. And if you don't do it, then it fades away, and then it's more of a struggle when the children are bigger, or even adults to learn to play music. So it's better to start at a younger age.
So you might have had a famous music child, and you ruined it by not taking them to music classes when they were babies.
It makes you think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is great. I mean, I didn't even know all of these things this is, I thought I'm just going to inform my friends and my viewers that taking music classes is good and whatnot, but apparently you need to do it.
It's
People,
a very important
you
step.
need to have your children in music classes at the age of 3 months. Start them there. They will be school ready. They will be sport ready. They will be math geniuses. Well, not really, maybe good with math.
For sure, because the music and the maths goes together. All the beats and the counting and the notes, definitely it will benefit the maths as well. So in a nutshell, we developed the child from head to toe in a playful manner on the beat of music. So that's what we do.
So if you don't, if you know this one, nah, get your child here as soon as possible. If you're in a different city or a different country, get somebody like this one immediately, because this is very important for your child to get music lessons very early. It can only be good for them.
And when you start at a very young age, you actually learn them to love music. So that's where we want to come out. That's the outcome that we want: the love of music from a very young age.
Now there you have it. Thank you so much
Pleasure, Nana.
for doing this. I know you dreaded it for however long, and I really appreciate it. And hopefully you'll be part of my life until,
For a little bit longer.
yeah, well, Gideon is now 3 years old,
So I'm waiting for him. He must play guitar when he's 7.
and piano, yeah, because he has to serenade the girlfriend and his mommy, because he's a mama's boy. Anyway, so we still got about 18 years left.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
looking forward to that.
Okay, so see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe, and more information on Elsabe's school will be in the credits. Bye bye.